pace with control of this race. Here comes a run from Davey Hazard. He blocks the 10. Not going to be enough. Ryan Pace is going to win at Talladega.
Curry trying to hold off Wilson. He's done a good job so far. Wilson, one last desperate attempt to the bottom. He won't get there. Nick Curry wins at Bristol.
Coming out turn number 2, coming down the back straightaway here. Looks like he's in a class of his own right now.
Merzlak, one final time, get around the 55, big time send.
He hits the wall, he hits it, he gets the lead, but can he hang on to it? Oh my goodness, he made it to the line!
Big push down the backstretch is going to give him a good run through the corners.
So a little bit
follow from the 1.
A little bit of contact there for second, but coming to the line, Toby Roberson's going to take home the checkered flag and victory here from the new Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Before I wrap things up here in this segment, your thoughts on the type of race we're going to see tonight? And I would have to agree.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's feature presentation of the HVRL Maverick Cup Series Shatner Customs 200 tonight from the Bristol Motor Speedway. We are so glad you're joining us here tonight on JTN. Hello and welcome. My name is JoeTowNetwork. Joining me up here in the booth tonight, he is the one, the only, Mr. Ricky Collette. Ricky, welcome back to Thunder Valley, buddy.
Joe, I'm excited for tonight. Gonna have a fun one here. It's Bristol, baby. Tonight we're gonna be with the Maverick Cup Series at Bristol Motor Speedway here. You guessed it, Bristol, Tennessee. Where else do you think it would be? This little half-mile track in the American Southeast is gonna be a fun one tonight. The hottest place in town. As all these guys, 22 cars, probably 20 cars starting tonight. Gonna be vying for that victory here. Gonna be fun, Joe. Bristol, I mean, you're well acquainted with Bristol.
I am well acquainted with Bristol. He's a good boy, but this is the racetrack here tonight. This, of course, is your Auto Sim 2 race preview. Remember, Auto Sim 2 is now available on Steam for $9.99. You can go check it out. We got a video up on our channel, too, giving you a good overview of the game and all that it has to offer. Again, that's Auto Sim 2 available now on Steam. It's a half-mile little bull ring here in Thunder Valley, Bristol, Tennessee. 200 laps on the docket for us this evening. The winner of this race is going to take home a $50 cash prize, Ricky, and oh, that cash can be so sweet.
That cash can definitely be sweet, and that's going to give these guys a lot of incentive here tonight to be at their best and their brightest here, to be here at the end of it. Bristol's a tough place, Joe. Sometimes it's a nice and organized affair. Sometimes it's a race of pure attrition. So there's never really two races of Bristol that are the exact same. And these guys are going to be taking it all on here for 200 laps tonight. I think it's going to be fun. You think it's going to be fun, Joe?
I think it's going to be fun. And, of course, that cash prize, courtesy of Shatner Customs. Go check them out on the web. I think Greg's in chat tonight. He can tell you more in chat as well, so be on the lookout for that. But again, this is your Auto Sim 2. Phil Parker just died in turn 1. This is your Auto Sim 2 race preview. Tristan, that day sounds awful, buddy. But hey, it's Maverick Night in America, so I think you're all set. Did practice just get reset?
Looks like it did, Joe, so we'll start that again. Joe, tonight at Bristol, are you excited? Let's reiterate every single point we just said, but say it even longer.
Yeah, just tell me when. I'm going to try to fix our cameras.
Oh, no, never mind.
What happened?
No, you're fine. Someone went off track, and I mistook it for...
Oh.
You know.
So we're good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. Cool. Trying to find cameras. Don't know why we have so many issues with cameras. Oh, rubber. We're still in practice, right, Ricky? They're not missing
Yes, I
anything at
believe
home.
so.
This is dead air. This is what you pay for here on JTN. It's dead air. Dead air brought to you by Dead Air.
Dead air, dead air, dead air. Brought to you by Air.
Dead air, dead air. Trying to get our cameras fixed, folks. Again, apologies. That's right, Tristan. It can be the worst day known to mankind, but if it's a Tuesday and there's Maverick Cup Series action on, you know it'll be a good night. All right, I got cameras, Ricky. I got cameras that I like. Lordy, lordy, hallelujah.
No, you should share the wealth.
Ricky, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's get you those cameras. I don't know which file is the one that fixed it though. Is that okay?
Yeah, just put all of them.
Okay, wonderful.
What do you have that is working? I will take tactical support here on JTN.
Tactical support. Technical is the word you're looking for.
Technical, that's that.
Ricky, what's your favorite part about Bristol? What's your favorite Bristol moment?
The one where Tony Stewart eats the soda cookie.
Oh, okay. That was a Bristol moment?
No,
Okay.
the one where he throws the helmet. But
Oh.
also not that one. But also the one where he throws the helmet.
Oh, okay, cool.
But maybe not that one.
Tristan also with a great point. New episode of the Fake Racers podcast out now because it is a Tuesday. You can find that over on JTN2. YouTube.com/@JTN2. We have a new logo for the Fake Racers podcast, Ricky. I know you said you like that
I
logo,
think
right?
it looks fabulous.
I do too. Davey outdid himself with that one. You'll see it in the upper right, I believe. We have that updated in our sponsor slide. Let's see. Well, there's the TWB logo. Our longest sponsor here on JTN, TWB.
Now, Joe,
M2 Designs.
how did you
Twitter.
actually get those files to work?
I threw them in the folder for the track. And you also have to probably close your game.
Thought it did.
And I deleted the old one.
Oh.
Good evening, Chris. Glad to see you and tuning in here tonight. We heard the news about Excel closing their doors, but since you're here, Chris, wanted to reiterate how thankful we are for you allowing us to cover some of your guys' races. Do it on the air, too. Thank you. Kind of just waiting for things to get going here, Ricky. I don't really have anything.
Joe, do you delete everything pertaining to the cameras?
Yeah. Make sure you're using the right track, too. Oh, I might have sent you the wrong ones. No, I didn't. Folks, again, this show, we are on the rails tonight. And by on them, I mean off of them. We got car files still being uploaded. Suppose there it is. Yeah. Can't thank you enough for tuning in. Make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video, subscribe. We got some new content over on JTN2. We talked about Fake Racers podcast is out now. If you're into football, you can go check that out over on JTN2. Oof Sides, it's a fun time. Matt Steelman and crew there, I believe. Great little show this week to talk about preseason football. I know Ricky's a big football fan. He's a big Patriots guy. Qualifying now underway here at Bristol.
Joe, it appears I cannot fix it.
Huh. That sucks.
No.
Make sure you delete the old ones and replace them with the new ones.
I deleted literally all of them.
Okay. And you closed the game?
Yes.
Okay. Well. There's that new Fake Racers podcast logo. Yeah, Tristan. And yeah, Chris, again, it was always our pleasure. Hate to see you guys having to step away, but very thankful that we got to be a part of it. Excel Speed Weeks were very fun in February, leading up to our kind of as our kickoff to racing season, just like it is kickoff to the real racing season, real world racing season, I should say. Also over on JTN2, we now have, I put together a little video. I like breaking down racing. And we broke down the Sam Mayer and Ty Gibbs incident. Go check that out. So now available over on JTN2. Again, youtube.com/@JTN2. This is the Maverick Cup Series Maverick Night in America, live from the Bristol Motor Speedway, the Shetner Customs 200, live on JTN, race 17 of the season. Kristen, I'm trying to get you that college football podcast. I'm trying. Welcome in the Durburger 98. Folks, again, make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video, subscribe. Again, doing that stuff helps support us so much here on JTN. I know I'm going to say it a lot throughout tonight's broadcast, but again, subscribing, being active in chat throughout the night too is also a huge help. That really helps with the numbers. The algorithm loves interaction, so if you can interact with us, we can interact with you. We can make this race even more entertaining for you folks at home than we already know it's going to be. And yeah. Yeah, Ricky, yeah. You're a big LA Knight guy, right?
No.
Yeah. That's right, you're a John Cena guy. Qualifying mercifully stops this conversation. Ricky, take us through tonight's starting lineup.
With pleasure, Joe, for tonight's race, a Maverick Cup Series here at Bristol. Tonight's event, starting on pole at a time of 15.036 seconds, is going to be car number 54, piloted by Trey Kinsey this evening. Starting in the second spot is going to be the 42 car, piloted by RJ Bishop. Tate Dorsey in the 6 car will roll off in the 6th position. Keith Hughes in car number 82 will roll off in the 4th spot. Rounding out the top 5 is going to be Tom Musa in the 04 machine this evening. 6th position goes to car number 007, Chad Hayer. Phil Parker in the 25 will be starting for the 7th spot. 8th spot will go to car number 10 of Victor Correa. Roger Neville second in the 23 car will be starting for the 9th spot. Xavier Brown rounds out top 10 in car number 30. 19 car, piloted by Derek Hauser, will be starting for the 11th spot. In spot number 12 is going to be car number 05, piloted by Joe Peacher. Position number 13 goes to the 55 machine of Quinton Moore. Benjamin Snyder in the 22 car will be starting for the 14th spot. Jason Dady in car number 51 will be starting from 15th spot. 16th position goes to the 086 car piloted by Kevin Torrance. Mark Snyder in car number 27 will be starting from position number 17. And the last car taking time in qualifying tonight is going to be the 37 car piloted by Alec Lorenzo. Rest of the field picked on a random draw. Spot number 19 goes to the 041 machine of Blaine Davis. And rounding out the field here tonight in spot number 20 is going to be the 35 machine of Mr. Mike Carroll. That's going to be your starting lineup for tonight's race here at Bristol. Joe, 20 cars at Bristol. That's a bit of a traffic jam.
A little bit.
That's a little bit.
How do you see tonight's race playing out?
I think it's going to be, Bristol, baby.
Oh, it's going to be Bristol, baby?
Yeah, it's going to be Bristol, baby.
Tristan, how do you not have social media? That's crazy. We have Twitter or X or whatever. Message it on there too. Hey, Bristol, baby. Like Dale Jr. said it.
Baby. Hey, Bristol. That's all he says. That's all like Jeff Burton. I'm Jeff Burton.
Tristan, email if you want to ever contact us. Best way to contact us. Thanks, Tate. I got your back. You can contact us via Facebook, X, Instagram, or you can email us JoeTowNetwork@gmail.com. Remember when Ricky, you know what I always tell people, right? We try to make things super easy. JoeTowNetwork. It's at JoeTowNetwork here on YouTube, on X/Twitter, on Threads, on Instagram, on Facebook, or by email, JoeTowNetwork@gmail.com. We have you covered, is the moral of the story. And again, make sure you hit the like button on the video. The 086 is dying. Not a, I believe Torrance is a Kiwi. Our first Kiwi. Alright, Christian Torres added to the starting lineup. Okay, RJ. That makes sense. I was like, that's a unique name to be tuning into this to here tonight. Drivers being called to their cars. They get behind our Dodge Charger safety cars. We await the command to get engines fired here from Bristol, baby. As Ricky Collette has connected.
Joe, I've tried everything under the sun here. I cannot get this camera file to work. I have no idea how that worked for you.
You don't need it. Only I do. Xavier Brown back tonight after taking a break in the 30. Good to see Xavier back.
Drivers, start your engines!
Field rolls off here. Trey Kinsey, who has had speed in bunches here to start his Maverick Cup Series career, lines up on the pole. RJ Bishop to the outside. Tate Dorsey, Keith Hughes, and Tom Musa, your top five. Shatner Customs 200 here live from the Bristol Motor Speedway. 200 laps on tap for us here tonight. Getting ready to go racing from Thunder Valley. Pace car is in. Kinsey with control, and away we go. Green flag, and we're underway here from Bristol.
Kinsey and Bishop side by side here, but Bishop getting the advantage on the outside. Joe makes the pass into turn number 3.
Tate Dorsey having some issues. One car in the wall already. That's Roger Neville second round. And he's in.
Oh, they're all going around. Oh, they're piling in, Joe.
Caution going to be out for the first time.
Oh, we got a car flipping.
That's Benjamin Snyder.
22, back on all 4 wheels.
Get a replay. Xavier Brown just runs into the back of the 23, puts him into the outside wall, and on the field. As Mike Carroll.
I don't see any damage on that 22 for rolling as much as he just did.
Crazy.
It is indeed a little crazy.
A little wild, a little crazy. Gonna go on board with the 22?
Yeah, let's go on board with the 22.
All right, let's go on board with the 22. There's the visor cam. Oh, gets contact with the 27.
Ooh.
Household might be a little divided tonight. RJ Bishop, your race leader, Trey Kinsey, Keith Hughes, that's your top 3 right now. Ricky, what do you want to see?
Joe, well, I don't see these guys. I don't know what's going on here. Mike Carroll's into the inside pit wall. That's backing up. Bunch of guys bumping into each other at the back here. I think they got all sorted. I want to see some laps. I want to see some... I want to see these guys get some heat in those tires, Joe.
You want to see them get some heat in the tires?
Yeah. Also, Joe, I just cracked the camera code.
Wonderful.
You were sending me the right files. They had the wrong name on them.
Oh.
So I changed it to whatever the PTF file's name was for the track. They also had the name,
yeah,
the modified name on it, and it seems to accept that. So now I see what you see, Joe.
Wonderful.
That's good, because that first camera was making me absolutely nauseous.
RJ Bishop with control takes the inside here for the restart. Come to lap 7 of 200. Green flag. We're back underway.
RJ got a pretty good jump there, Joe.
Watch the whole field. Oh, you already got a couple in the wall.
In the wall. Oh, 86 around of Torrance. Watch out for these guys. Oh, 46 RJ Bishop gets loose. He hangs onto it. Torrance is off track. We're still going, I guess. Oh, they're out. Oh, the 42 gets into the 28.5. Oh, they're all piling in, Joe. Oh, my goodness.
I think that's a caution.
I think that might be a caution, Joe.
Clear your throat. What?
RJ Bishop's car absolutely destroyed, too.
What happened to RJ?
He was getting loose the lap before.
Yeah, he went down into turn 3 and got loose, went up into the wall.
Yeah, it looks like he got up into the wall. Keith Hughes came up with a huge head of steam here, and I'm not really sure if Bishop came down, but I guess he did. Oh, you know what, Joe? Oh, that's it. Okay, if you go into the overhead, you'll see this. If you ride along with Bishop, you'll see this. He's going along the wall, and the safer barrier pops out and pushes him into the 82 of Keith Hughes.
Oh my goodness.
That's a very real thing that just happened.
It is
and
the
I
huge
feel for
one.
RJ because I swear to God that's happened to me at this Bristol before.
Don't know how much time we really have.
Well, Bishop's car went up and down pretty quick, Joe, so I don't see any engine damage. If he can get rolling again here, I think he should be fine. Simulation damage, of course, so I mean, there's not... You can only do so much with that, but from an aero standpoint. But I found with Bristol, you got that back end hanging off. It really doesn't do a whole ton to you. As long as you have that power to get off the corner, you can kind of overcome a lot of that. Big setup here tonight, too, though, of course, so kind of makes it hard for Bishop to tighten up that car more if he needs to.
Bob with the all-timer safer barrier, more like danger barrier.
You're wrong, Bob. You're wrong. My voice cracked there. I went a little too high in my pitch.
Shout out to Tristan for getting the pretty girl's number in chat. And also, yes, drink responsibly tonight, folks. You're playing the JTN game. Drink water.
Responsibly. God knows we could. We wish we could.
What?
I said we wish we could drink up here.
Oh.
Kinsey going to be leading us back here. 25 Phil Parker on the outside. Kinsey gets a jump here. Green flag back at lap 13 of 200 of tonight's event. They get through the turn this time, Joe. Never mind, they're wrecking out of one.
Kyle Musa goes around there to the inside. We stay green?
I guess.
Oh, we're also the 86.
86, 27 nose to tail. And 54 is coming right through. Wow, oh, watch out, watch out. Oh, Mark's gets it going.
I don't know.
Joe.
What
Joe,
is...
I think we're good, Joe, but I feel like I need a hug. I feel like I need you to hold me.
That ain't my job.
I think I just felt my soul leave my body there when I saw the 54 come out of the turn. My Lanta. Oh, they're spinning around here. Yep. 37 of Lorenzo into the inside tire barrier.
At the caution.
I guess not. No, it's Lorenzo calling it as a single car, so I guess not. So green. 7 of high airs around.
Kinsey just wrecked the car as the leader. Here comes the 25. He's going to drive by.
Oh, the 086 of Torch is stuck in the outside wall right now. I think... Joe, who's the leader?
The 54 was.
Where the...
But the 54...
What?
The 54 ran into the back of the 086. Okay?
What?
Yeah, let's...
Okay.
The 086 is really slow.
Get a nice rule here tonight on JTN. We're getting to a groove here. Okay, I think they've got settled down.
And then the 25 went by for the lead.
Moment,
There was no caution.
Yeah, he's leading.
And
Joe, there's... Okay, 7's on pit road. 086 is on pit road. 37 is still on pit road. Joe, I'm like... Okay, we're good. I think everything's good. This is like... this is like sensory overload.
I don't know what's going on.
Flashing lights all at once. 54 gets to the back of the 25
we're
here.
We're gonna keep
Parker
it.
and Kinsey fighting for position. Gets to the inside of Parker. Kinsey trying to make that charge back here. A good battle for the lead, Joe.
$50 on the line to win this race here tonight. Kinsey trying to take it here. Looking for the lead down the back. Straight away we go. They're still side by side battling for the top spot.
God, that 25 is just hanging out that rear end, too. You can see it. Kinsey gonna get ahead of him, put that 54 Monster Energy machine back up front. Hopefully he does not rear end any other cars. It's the 27 gets into the wall right in front of him.
Oh.
54 is gonna have some lap traffic here, Joe. This is like lap traffic on nightmare mode.
Oh,
54 splits the middle and he gets through.
Why? 42 just knocked out.
Oh no! What? No! Oh my God! What? What? Okay, well, Mike Carroll's around. Is that a caution? Yes? No? Maybe so? I think so, Joe. I think they're slowing down. They're slowing down. I'm sorry. Okay. Joe.
I don't know. I'm broken. I'm broken.
Joe,
I'm broken. I don't know.
Okay,
54
Joe,
just
I'm
dumped the
not trying to
35
sound
2
lazy
under
here.
caution.
It is 9 o'clock local time. I just worked 9 hours today. I commute 100 miles a day to work. This is way too many things happening all at once for me to process at this hour.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I think we've got it sorted.
I don't know what's going on. And that's okay. Like, that's not a bad thing. This is great. Okay?
No. We're having fun up here.
We're having fun.
We're trying to keep track of this. You just gotta forgive our 27's around on pit road, 35's around. They're wrecking on pit road here.
We're watching the replay still. We'll
my
catch up.
sudden, maybe enthusiasm when left with a lack of sensory ability, I usually resort to screaming. So
let's go on board with Tate Dorsey,
how we
because
come into
apparently
this world is how we go out of this world. So
apparently the 6 needs
trying
new
to do that tonight here.
6 needs new shorts, apparently, Ricky. Good thing we don't have smell-o-vision. Here's the onboard with the 6. Don't know how he got through there, but he did. You said there's a wreck on pit road?
There was a brief little exchange of ideas down here. Nothing bad. 27 got into the 35, I think, and somebody else went a little sideways. Oh, the 4 and the 27 got together, excuse me. And then the 35 came into it. They all got sideways. They all got out of it, Joe. So they're all good. I am. I'm gonna try looking from like the bird's eye view. I'm gonna use the spectator camera for my vantage point here, see if that helps me, because I think the issue is I was trying to look at from our TV views here, Joe, which is really hard to keep up with everything going on the track because it's so up. Like, even though that's a normal distance, that was like, that was too many flashing angles for me. That hurt my head. Are we going? No, catching. But are we going? No.
I don't know what's going on.
I think they're catching somebody. Give them a moment. I think they are. Yes, Joe, I think they are. Alright, Joe, it's okay. Everything's gonna be fine. You know why? Because I think there were a ton of people lapped down for some reason.
Who is the leader?
We'll let him get the sword out here on JTN. Joe, how are you enjoying tonight?
I'm enjoying it, and that's why, folks at home, you need to hit the like button on the video, because what's not to like? We got more great racing action coming up for you throughout the rest of the week. Fuel Wednesday nights tomorrow night. We're going to Watkins Glen. Coverage kicks off 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Join myself and Joseph Weaver on the call for that one. That's Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action from Daytona. 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time Thursday night. And then guess what? 1 week from then, we get a week off from broadcasting. Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series action from Darlington. Coverage for that one, 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more going to be live right here only on JTN. That's the only place you can see it. Right here, again, only on JTN.
Joe, Tate Dorsey is leading.
Okay, Tate Dorsey, your leader. N64 Ford.
N60 Ford. Green flag, back in the air. Tate Dorsey leads us off into turn number 1.
Ricky, I don't think this is a time for humor.
Okay.
It's actually the perfect time for humor.
Oh, the 54 gets to the outside wall. They're all racing each other tight over here, and they're flipping. Oh, there's a huge pile up. Oh, there's 2 cars flipping, Joe. Ben Snyder is over on his roof again. I think the 086 was flipping, and I think that's a caution.
I would hope.
Looks like the caution. Joe, I'm saying with like 84% confidence here, that's a caution. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Like, yes.
Crazy?
No, yes.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, Ricky.
Joe, I'm a little concerned with how these guys are racing off the turn, though. You notice that everyone keeps kind of like pushing it off into that outside wall.
Everyone is hitting the wall.
Looks like the car just shoots off there.
Everyone is hitting the wall. Everyone's hitting the wall. Like, they're...
I think there needs to be... You saw the 086, but you saw a few guys do it. I think they're... Even if the cars are a fixed setup here, so I'm thinking that even if there's an issue pertaining to the setup being maybe too tight, I'd have to think we got to race probably according to that.
Well, and that's the thing, right, Ricky? If you're knocking down the wall, don't get back on the throttle as soon, right? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
there are things you can do behind the wheel. But everyone seems to... There's, like, this sense of urgency tonight, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's a 200-lap race.
Well, Joe, we're already 35 of 200
Ricky,
laps.
it's a 200-lap race.
Go fast. Go by fast.
Listen, I gotta, hey,
Ah,
you know?
car jump scare. High air going around. I'm gonna say high air. That seems right.
Higher.
Looks more like high air than whatever I said.
Higher. I just need everyone to calm down. You know what I mean? I think that is what the message on the radio to these drivers needs to be. Calm down.
And the 041 of Davis is blinking. Cars out of the race currently. Looks like the 37 car is the only car out of the race. Joe, if you look at that 22 car of Benjamin Snyder, it would almost look like it wasn't in a wreck at all. I'm actually kind of astounded.
That's why you drive a Kia, man.
Yeah, I mean...
Repairable.
That car flipped. That car's flipped twice tonight. It looks brand new. So, kudos on the 22 team and all the fine folks at Kia for making such a bulletproof car. If only they could make a car that wasn't easy to steal. As we're waiting for the race to get back going here, Kinsey going to be our leader again over Tate Dorsey.
There goes our Kia deal.
Kinsey at least scored as a leader.
There goes our Kia deal. It's gone
Another
now.
Kia deal. I'm sorry.
I needed a new car, Ricky, and
it's because they said Kia's been going to join NASCAR for the last like 10 years. I'm sure I've bought us. I'm sure it won't be an issue for another decade, Joe.
all right. Let's try again. Trey Kinsey with control this time on the outside for the restart. Tate Dorsey to the inside. Green flag. We're back underway.
Kinsey gets a good launch there.
He's clear. Don't hit the wall now.
And the 82 Keith Hughes is going around right in front of everyone. Oh, goodness. The 30's flipping. The 35 gets heavy contact. Oh, the 82 is flipping. And the 51 is flipping. And there's a lot of rolling and bowling.
It's quite literally parking lot.
Joe, I think Ben Snyder just stopped on the track, did a complete like turnaround, and then kept going. I've never seen a driver slow down for an incident like that, but at the speed he was going, I appreciate the tenacity. Do you want that one? Actually, wasn't even.
That one wasn't bad.
Like,
it just looked really
that
bad.
one was
Everyone was
Joe.
just
Keith got going there, and it started going sideways. The thing is, we didn't even get a chance to talk about this because everything's been going a mile a minute here. Bristol's kind of tough on cold tires, and when you think like new tires would be cooler than old tires, but that is not the case necessarily. They will get cooler on track if they're just sitting there and being used up, as opposed to just sitting on pit road where they can be a little warm when they get on the car. So they actually get colder if you're just sitting around on track pacing like this, which is why we see wheel spin so much on restarts, at least in NR 2003. It kind of, just to simplify it, the way NR does it, we're just going to say it's that. But basically that means restarts are brutal, and restarts on old tires are especially brutal. And that means as soon as the car gets sideways, you will not save it. You see a lot of guys just coming down pit road here to get those 4 tires. But, like, even now, 41 laps here, by all accounts, if you're not running out those tires, which I don't know who in this field hasn't spun yet, so I don't even know who I can say that to. If you're not spitting out, you haven't worn your tires that much by this point.
Ricky, I'm gonna buy a Dodge Shadow.
Okay, get convertible. You'll be the coolest guy at the junkyard.
Thanks.
At the bottle return center.
Thanks.
I should have gone with that one. That one's funnier.
Thanks.
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 Okay, I'll buy a Dodge Shadow with you. Let's go halvesies on Dodge Shadow.
I saw there was a Dodge 600 for sale by me for like $1,400. I almost let the intrusive thoughts win.
Yeah, don't.
Yeah, no, I know.
Find like a grandma one if you're gonna find one, but if it's $1,400, you're gonna pay way more on that. It's a K car. Find one that's like been in garage for 40 years. I don't want to touch it. $3,000 or best offer. No tire kickers. I know my car.
Joe, please buy a good car. We care about you. I can make any car good. I'm an engineer. Green flag, we're back underway. There's the rack.
Get through. Nope. Boys around. The 041's around. Oh, someone else is around in front of everyone. And there's a car flipping. There's two cars flipping, Joe. 35 and the 05 of Peacher. Will Peacher get it righted? Will he get it right? Nope. Someone's got to give him that shot. Someone hit him. Someone hit him. Ben hit him. Ben hit him. No! Oh, Peacher's stuck.
Can't make a car, Kristen.
Joe, you want to take one?
We're showing replays.
Joe, I want you to do me a favor on this next restart, just for funsies.
Be quiet. That's what we're gonna do, right?
No, I got a fine idea. Hear me out. We go on board. Whoever's last in line, we put the onboard on them, and just see what happens. Just leave it for 2 laps and see what happens. We'll either jinx ourselves into getting a green run, which we are apt to do, or something really funny will happen.
Okay. You convinced me.
You gotta work with reverse psychology.
Folks,
With
please.
the universal balance.
Please, if you like what you're seeing, or you at least you're here for Ricky and I, click the like button on the video. It does so much to help support us here on JTN. This is the Shetner Customs 200 live from the Bristol Motor Speedway. Remember Shetner Customs, check them out on the web. But please click the like button. We got 28 people currently tuned in to the Maverick Cup Series because, again, it's Maverick Night in America. Everyone loves Maverick Night in America. Make sure you click that like button, too. It does so much to help support us. We can't thank you enough.
There's someone in chat recommending this. How many flips does that make? Gave me an idea. We should just run a flip counter. To go back through the race later and just put up a flip counter.
I'm sorry, Tristan. Literally too drunk. Can't spell. That's not the right two, by the way.
Alright, put the camera on the 35 of Mike Carroll.
Okay. Mike Carroll, we're going on board with 35 here for the restart. Green flag, we're back underway. It's the crash.
Oh no, there they go! Oh no! Are they so green?
I don't.
Let's keep it on. We said 2 laps. Keep it on.
Oh, okay. I didn't think we were still green. I thought we were. I don't think we're green anymore.
We're not green anymore. No. Okay. We can go back and see what happened there. Oh no, the 6 of Tate Dorsey, Joe.
He shunts the 51.
You see Dorsey just try to go to the outside here as these guys check up and know where to go. I would say we should take the camera on the 41 here because the 51 literally crawled over him.
Oh, 41. I'm over with Blaine Davis. Grave digger.
Tonight at the Dunkin' Donuts Center, Monsters
Monster Jam. Be there. We're Monster Jam.
We'll give you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
Tate dying trying to try the outside, name a more iconic duo. I can't.
Tate Dorsey goes to the outside and gets suplex. Sorry. I'm sorry, I'm in the mood. Yo, you know what this race reminds me of though? And I'm not trying to be like facetious when I say it. But I'm getting like the same like exciting vibes from it. It feels like a figure 8 race. You know what I mean?
You can't say that because
the people or, like go to a track and watch a figure 8 race and you're like, it's like scary because you're like, oh, this guy's leading, then he gets absolutely cleaned out of nowhere. And then you're like, all right, now this guy's leading.
Yeah, Tristan, don't burn your pizza.
Don't burn your pizza. We'll be under caution when we get back. Don't worry.
There's no way you said that. How many people have retired from this race? I feel like a lot. There are a lot of cars missing.
I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if the 086 is still on track. He's 10 laps down.
That's still a quarter of our field is missing. All right,
Tate Dorsey
on board. Who are we going on board with?
Pit road. I think they're still trying to repair that 6 car.
All right, on board with the 4.
All right, well, more Kinsey's leading. I think Kinsey's like leading pickup. Moore gets it. Green flag. Back on the way. Oh my God, Joe, we got a lap without an accident. Oh, they're wrecking! Why did I say that? Everyone's fine.
41's around.
No, maybe they're not. Okay, we're good.
Hey.
Everyone's fine. Everyone's good. We're okay.
Phil Parker, your new race leader in the 25. His car looks pretty good.
Good on Phil Parker. That car looks very clean for everything that's happened tonight. Not even halfway here. 57 out of 200 laps. 57 bless up. Now 58. And they're wrecking up the back 41. The 086 got together or something. I don't know if they actually wrecked, but they got straight and they're rolling. So I'm just going to take that as they're good. There we go, Joe. Here's that green flag run we all knew we could get. That good old Bristol green flag run.
Kinsey looking to the inside. Tom Musa going to take second away now.
Joe, I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is the most I've ever yelled at a JTN race.
Yeah.
Like, actually, like, that like, this isn't like me being like, that's like genuine fear in my voice.
And Trey Kinsey's going to run into the back of the 086
and the 086 goes around. Oh, 360. Look at that. No scope. Oh, it goes in front of the field. Can't do that, Daryl. No. No. I think, are we under caution? Are we still going? I guess we're still going. Phil Parker going back by. Choo-choo. There he goes.
Trey Kinsey just doesn't like lap cars.
There we going. Phil Parker leading. We got a little bit of a... I'm not going to say anything. But, you know, this is taking a mental toll on me, an emotional toll on me.
Thanks, Ryan.
Goodness me. Got a few laps here. Just enjoy the serenity of Bristol Motor Speedway. Hug your loved ones.
Honestly.
Tell them don't go to Bristol Motor Speedway tonight. The cars are flying into the stands.
You want to get the report from the 6?
Oh, the 7th round.
Oh, man.
Oh, round by himself. Hair from the 7th position. That was a single car spin, though. He gets a ship ready, gets rolling here as Dady's going on by. Kinsey already coming back in that 54 car, though, Joe. Never really had time to talk
really
lap
fast.
times, but Kinsey's been running fast lap times, 15.2s compared to Parker's 15.4s and 15.6s. So we'll see if Phil Parker was just holding back to make sure that he, stayed alive, or if he's got some afterburners here. The 54 machine trying to get to the inside here of Trey Kinsey.
Oh my goodness.
Dead heat here coming in turn 1 and 2. Side by side coming off the corner. Kinsey can't do it though.
Hard to make the pass on the inside with the way these cars have been all night long. Phil Parker holds on to the lead here, working lap 69. Yeah, the Care Center is a little overwhelmed right now, Matt.
Parker still leading with the 54 right behind him here. Trey Kinsey trying to find that spot where he can get to Phil Parker. Phil's doing something interesting here, Joe. I don't think that's intentional, but his line is like, because he's banking it up the track, that car rotates right in the center, and you could actually bring it down off the wall just a little bit on exit. Meanwhile, the 54's running that bottom, and he's fast, but when he gets on exit here, you can see that car wash up. He has to wash up for it to be fast like that, so he doesn't have that exit.
That's what makes this track so much fun, right? You kind of have two different grooves, even though they overlap a little bit through the center as Kinsey gets to the inside.
I think Trey's getting a little impatient. You saw him slap the apron there trying to get on by. I think he knows he has a fast car. He just needs a lap where he can get past the 25 of Parker.
Parker's got to try to stay to his outside here, not let him clear.
Wide job here with the 54. Oh, we got cars around, Joe. 86 around, 23 is around. On track, 41 goes into it. Oh, they're all covered through. They're all at full speed.
Are we okay? I guess
Under caution.
Just that's a caution.
Okay, we're under caution. We're good. Everyone's fine. Everything's okay. We're good. Everyone's alive. Look at that. Oh, nope, they're wrecking right up here. Oh, no, Phil Parker got involved, Joe.
After? Oh.
I'm not sure what happened here. The 23 of Nebelsack came in and just got into the back of the 25, sent him around.
Roger.
Gordo is in chat. That's what we're all thinking, and we have a caution.
This is like caution. I stopped not keeping track, so. I don't think that was an intent, right, Colby? I don't think he realized they were checking up. Gordo, I'm always having fun in the Maverick Cup Series. It's Maverick Night in America.
Always having fun when it's Maverick Night in America, Joe. And you see everyone come down pit road this time. Those 4 tires in that Sinaco fuel. I know what I said. I know what I said.
Good.
Colby's not going to answer to that. That's not his name. Gordo, not Gordon. Gordon. Gordonio.
What's in a name?
Letters, characters, capital and lowercase. Ready to get back going here. New leader, the 10 car, Victor Carrera. Joe, I don't believe this car pitted, so we'll see how this works. Going back to green here.
Where's Carrera? No.
Nope, not yet. Next time. Tom Musa going to be on the outside. Tom Musa now back at the front. Look at RJ Bishop in that 42 machine. Beating up and battered around.
Never surrender. Never back down.
Don't back down.
and I won't back down. I will stand my ground.
Wow.
You want to just read Romeo and Juliet?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Here we go. Matt Green. Lap 80.
Y'all got turn 1, Joe.
All right.
Baby steps.
4 cars going
And
around.
the 4 cars around. That's a single car spin, though. We stay green. Yeah, well, Correa's leading. Maybe the car had better tires than we thought, Joe. Correa hanging on with Tom Musa here. 15.6, not too bad for that first lap out there. So we'll see if that car. Oh, the 25 of Phil Parker hangs it out a little too high up by the wall. But you see that there. The 25 of Parker reeled it back when he knew he was getting into the wall. His boat's just, taking it down.
Gosh.
And we're back under caution, Joe. Are we? What is going on? What was a caution for there?
The 086 flipped again.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh goodness. I just saw it. I don't even know what happened here, Joe. What? What?
He is retired.
Alright, well, the 086 is now retired from tonight's event.
'30 was... Oh, man. Okay. So we have 13 cars left.
We started tonight with 21 cars, Joe. We are down to 13.
Okay. That's either 10 or 11, yeah. We'll go with 11.
Yes. Correa doing a great job here. If he can hang on for another 15 laps, he will be leading at our halfway point of tonight's event. That's right.
Alright, you want me to read you Romeo and Juliet?
Twas the best of times, it was the worst of times.
What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. There you go.
Read, read the opening to the Cars movie. We go, Speed. I'm Speed.
We going back green? I don't
know. I'll read you
I got it.
an excerpt from my Bible, Joe.
I was gonna read you the start of Cars like you asked.
No, I got it. I got you from the Bible here. General Motors Buick Oldsmobile Pontiac front-wheel drive, a 1985 to 2005 repair manual. Covers U.S. and Canadian models of Buick LeSabre, Electra, and Park Avenue, 1985 through 2005. Pontiac Bonneville, 1985 through 2005. You guys taking notes here? Keeping track of this? Oh wait, we're coming back green. Okay.
Here we go. Green flag back underway.
Get you on that outside there. 25's got a little bit of a log jam on the outside. Get a little bump for that A2. Keith Hughes keeps him rolling, keeps him going. Now the numbers have thinned out, Joe. I hate to say it, but now things are looking a little bit more racy. These guys got a little bit more elbow room. Hate to see people get taken out of a race, but see Kinsey getting to the inside. Tom Musa really got to move here to turn 2. That car gets loose. How did he hang on to that? Look at that thing snap.
Man.
In chat, I was reading a Chilton manual. I have a Haynes manual actually right underneath it. I'll read that one. The exact same thing, but like, New Testament, Old Testament. Correa getting a challenge from Kinsey. Oh, Correa gets sideways. Kinsey muscles on by. That 54 car is hooked up here, Joe.
That 54 looks like a JGR Xfinity car. how much better it is than everyone else.
I'm going to request from chat to read this again during the next caution. I'll read another excerpt. Yes, the good book, 1984 Oldsmobile Silhouette Hayes Repair Manual. It's on an Oldsmobile Silhouette manual, though, so you're going to have to get your dustbuster kick somewhere else. RJ Bishop getting a challenge from Keith Hughes here on the bottom. That's spot number 5. Keith Hughes tries to mosey on by, but Bishop doing a great job of hanging on to that outside line. I'm liking what I'm seeing with this Highline, Joe. And things get racy, though, is that Highline really can be used to defend. You could definitely make ground quicker on that low line, but it's hard to pass. Kinsey got a good lead out on Tom Musa at the moment, 2.19 seconds. That 54 car is just sailing off, Joe. We're back a little bit in the field here. EPU's RJ Bishop still having that fight for position.
Tank car
Bishop,
just disappeared.
The 10 starts blinking out. Great. I think Bishop had to check up for that. They were about to fight for that third place spot. Looks like RJ Bishop's starting to size out that 10 machine again. We're getting the challenge for that 82 once again. Oh, the 25 of Phil Parker goes around right for the 35. Mike Carroll does a great job. Watch out with the 4. Oh, they stay clear. That is very unfortunate for Phil Parker. Had this race covered earlier. That car went completely sideways. Held onto it. Did a great job of hanging onto it. But it's going to need a caution. RJ Bishop. Oh, it's blowing up. Almost skewered the pit wall, Joe.
42 has gone kaboom and will retire from this race.
Yeah, looks like it just blew up on its own, Joe. That's very unfortunate for RJ Bishop. Had a fast car. Flipping it around here. 54 cars caught some lap traffic trying to get into the inside of the 51 Jason Dady. Phil Parker actually got into the outside wall trying to let the leader on by.
Phil Parker was trying to get by the 51. 51 came up the track. He got into the wall.
Oh, okay.
No, Gordo. Do not need any more. Folks, again, make sure if you haven't already, drop a like on the video, subscribe. Doing so helps support us so much here on JTN. Can't thank you enough for tuning in. Remember, we got more great racing action coming up for you throughout the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, we head to Watkins Glen. Wednesday nights. We're kicking off at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Then it's the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from Daytona. On Thursday at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time, and the Bomb Squad Racing Cup Series from Darlington. The following Thursday, August 31st at 9:05 p.m. Eastern Time. Those races and much, much more, of course, live right here only on JTN. More there in the 55, slow in front of the 50. Oh my goodness.
Goes run right on the 54. Oh goodness, he keeps it straight. Oh, that's yeah. I think Kinsey's a little bit startled there.
My brain's broken.
My brain's broken, Joe.
How is Kinsey this much faster than everyone?
He's running 15.5s. That's not. I mean, for
What's
example,
second
Tom
place
Lucer's
running?
running a 15.6 right now. Keith, you just ran a 15.516 last time by.
A tenth of a
I don't-
second a lap,
Yeah, I
though, is
don't
a
think
lot.
Kinsey's doing anything.
That's a
Hughes was
lot.
running. Keith Hughes was running faster than him last time by. The 7 car was the same thing.
He was in a wreck, Colby. I don't know. He's really quick. I'm
54
I'm
going to be coming up on the
astonished.
23 of Roger Nebelsack next. I think with this, oh, they're all log jamming up behind more. Oh, there's a lot of cars everywhere. 7's going in. Oh, they all stay clean. A lot of log jamming here. I think the next big test here is going to be how this leader navigates lap traffic. The 54s come up on the 23 of Roger Nebelsack here. Guys all out on track right now. 54 is leading at the current moment. Got him past the 23 car. Letting everyone enjoy the noise at home of the sights and sounds of the Bristol Motor Racetrack here. 117 of 200 laps, past the halfway point by a little bit here, Joe. And what are you looking for in the second half of the race? You see some guys on pit road. Quinn Moore is, Phil Parker is.
Should be able to make it to the end of this race, I believe. Although it might be close. We're kind of just vibing now. Watching some short track racing, huh?
Things are settled down for a second, which helps.
Thankfully.
Oh, Phil Parker gets loose right in front of the 23. Oh, they get together. It was stay green.
Here's the replay.
Looks like the car just got unsettled coming off pit road. Phil Parker tried to save it, and the car just wouldn't get underneath him like you need it to. 23 had nowhere to go. Santa Correa from 5th position coming down on pit road. Guys racing a big cluster here. Jason Dady. Davis leading in the 5th spot. Dady gets to the outside wall. Torres is trying to get on by 25 Parker. Some of these cars are lapped down, some of them not. Everyone from 1st through 6th is on the lead lap at the moment, but it's going to get a little fuzzier as these guys start coming in for pit cycles.
Kristen asks the booth, favorite hockey team. Ricky doesn't watch sports.
Bruins, because I'm a bandwagoner and I don't watch enough hockey to
Ricky
be
doesn't
like,
watch
yes.
sports.
I'm just going with the local. I'm just going with local.
Colby, I should ban you for that comment.
What do you say?
Red Wing. He said
What
I
do you
was
say? I'll throw hands. The 54 goes on by the 51 of Dady.
He said Joe is a huge Blackhawks fan. That is incorrect. Unequivocally. Whatever the word is. Brain is goo right now. Detroit Red Wings. Because, you know, Tristan, come on. Come on, you know me. Keith's got a good chance if he can get a restart at the front. I would agree with that. E2's got some speed in him. Ryan Pace, a big Thrashers fan in chat. What's your favorite hockey team in chat? Hockey season's only 2 months away. You can also tell us who your favorite college football team is out there, whether you went to that university or you just root for them on Saturdays in the fall. Also, click the like button if you haven't already. Got 27 people currently watching, only 14 likes on the video. Please, oh please, click that like button. When you click like, it helps support us here on
I'll flutter
JTN.
my eyelashes. Say please. Say please.
Please.
Gonna be coming up on the 6th place position of Davis here. The 54 Kinsey is. I think at this point, this lap traffic could be a little spicier because now it's getting closer and closer to faster cars. But it looks like Davis coming down on pit road, but it looks like he might have missed, Joe.
Well,
Now he's coming on down. '23 of Roger Nebelsack from 6th spot down on pit road. Fresh for the booth. How do you pronounce crayon?
crayon.
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 Can I get some crayons?
Crayon.
Crayons.
Crayon.
Crayons. Can I get some crayons?
Crayon.
Crayons. I put an A where there's the O. Crayons.
Crayon. I guess crayon rolls a little easier. Craisins. Yeah, I like craisins.
I'm not a Marine. Ooh, got him. Because get it? They eat crayons. Ha.
Joe.
You haven't heard that before?
There goes our military-industrial complex sponsorship.
No.
Good job.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Cost us
Joke.
precious tax dollars.
You know me.
Ray Kinsey coming up on the 35 of Mike Carroll. 51, Jason Day gets in the outside wall, and 10 cars coming up on the 54 with fresher tires. Oh, 51, Jason Day gets into the wall again.
31 people currently tuned in. Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate you. Make sure you click the like button if you haven't already. Thank you. Maverick Night in America, we're live here almost
From the
every
Maverick
Tuesday
Motor
night.
Speedway.
This is the Bristol Motor Speedway, Ricky.
What?
Closing in on 50 laps to go here from Thunder Valley. I'm Joe Townetwork, joined by Ricky Collette up here in the booth. We're your hosts for this evening's wild and wacky race, Ricky. We saw cautions galore in the first 60 laps. Since then, we've had a couple of long green flag runs.
Yeah, Joe, this feels like it's gone by way faster. I actually think it has. It's only done, what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, once we started getting the green flag laps, it just,
Yeah,
they
as
just
soon as
started
I
going.
got the green
They
flag
went.
runs, it started going like, pew!
Yep, exactly, just like that.
Yeah, and chat. Pretty good descriptor. That is kind of what they do. Like,
Yeah,
honk.
like really quick.
Shoo.
Yeah, that's what cars sound like.
Oh, shoo.
Shoo, 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 shoo.
10 cars giving this 54 a lot of fight here. That's because Correa needs to get past him to get those, get that lucky dot. We'll get back on the lead lap here. Talking about this, 7 of high air gets past Tom Musa. That's going to be for the 3rd spot.
Morning,
No,
Aussieville.
I think this 54 still needs to pit.
Yes, he does.
You can see he can't get away from Mike Carroll either.
He cannot.
Fucking old squeeze-a-roni and meatballs as Tom Musa looks like he's coming on down pit road. 54 clears both these guys here. He's got some open space again until he hits the 4 Christian Torres. Or until he goes down pit road. Whoever comes first. Then to the inside of the 54, he's just trying to get his lap back here.
Gets it. The Correa now only 2 laps down.
Kevin coming down pit road, high air. So I think that should leave the... Oh, there's 25's around to turn 1. got into the 51. They keep it straight. So good job by those guys to keep that all together, keep that composed. He's coming up fast, so he's got to be careful.
Trey Kinsey putting in a dominant performance here tonight in this 54. Keith Hughes second, Christian Torres third. Be your podium finishers here tonight if we get the opportunity to talk with them.
50 laps to go here from Bristol, now 49 as Trey Kinsey still leads. 82, Keith Hughes still has to come in. I think the 4 still has to come in as well. Christian Torres, and I think that's everyone on track right now.
Yeah. And folks, can't thank you enough for watching Maverick Night in America, tuning in for us here this evening. Again, you can follow us on
the 10 gets sideways right for the leader, Joe. That's the 10 of Correa.
Loses that lap. He fought so hard to get back.
Oh, no. How disastrous for the 10 of Correa.
Thanks, Gordo. Appreciate you guys tuning in here tonight. Remember, if you want to keep up to date with everything we got going on here on J10, you want to make sure you're following us on Instagram and Facebook at JoeTowNetwork. We make posts every race day on those platforms. To remind you, you can also make sure you're subscribed and click the bell icon. You'll get notified anytime we go live here on YouTube.com. We're also live over on Twitch, twitch.tv/JoeTowNetwork. Simulcast, you get the same thing over there. Not as many people over there, though, so if you want to watch, I guess if you want to watch alone, you can. But we're simulcast over there on Twitch as well. Kinsey comes down pit lane and absolutely missed the commitment line.
Oh my god, Joe, that could be a big factor in this race.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a huge development there. Kinsey missed the line.
I assume that's the commitment line, right?
I would think so. 82, Keith Hughes also in.
Did Keith get the commitment line right?
I think.
Because that would be a back-breaking penalty for the 54.
That's what I'm saying.
Now he's driving the full length of pit road?
Oh, no.
That's not right either, right?
I wonder if he just knew he got the penalty, so he stayed down there?
I don't know.
Oh, he's drifting.
Oh, he hit the box now.
Maybe? What?
I don't know.
I guess he didn't? Well, there's a lot down.
Keep our eyes on the 54.
Torres still out there.
4 car.
Christian Torres, you're open for a caution right now.
Welcome in,
Put everyone a lap down on you.
I'm confused.
Bewildered, baffled even.
I guess the 54 doesn't have a penalty because he's still out there. Or if he did, he cleared it.
Here comes the 4, Christian Torres. I guess you don't need to hit the box. Torres didn't.
Okay.
I guess not. Alright, well. Again, we solved mysteries. That being said, Keith Hughes still ahead of the 54 by a considerable margin. And Keith came down with him, so I'm not really sure what happened there.
Well, he went down the other half of pit lane. Remember?
Yeah, that's so odd.
I
think you need to before Torres is doing it. I think you need to go the full length of pit road.
But Hughes didn't.
No, nevertheless, maybe you don't need to. Maybe you don't need to. Maybe these guys were and just don't need to. Keith Hughes, though, on point here at Bristol Motor Speedway, leading here. Unexpected turn of events. Keith Hughes gets a jump on the 54 team. and is now.
I don't know if Keith is cheating or if Kinsey made a mistake. Like,
I'm Keith Hughes' lead. Don Musa second. Third
I
spot
said
goes to
cheating,
54
not
of
leading.
Kinsey. And I'm just gonna stick with that. I'm gonna say
Okay.
that's the thing that's going on here.
I think everyone's okay, but I don't know. Okay, Kinsey messed up. Thank you, Tate.
There you go. Tate Dorsey. At some point, we just gotta start making him a pit reporter.
Honestly.
Tate saying you do not need to go the whole way.
Okay.
So that was just a combination, a misconception by the 54 team. we told him so that's on him. Okay. Good report from the pits from Tate Dorsey. Thanks, Tate, being an invaluable resource to us tonight.
I mean, I wouldn't think you'd have to, but I wouldn't put it past.
Well, Kinsey's coming back on a warpath here, Joe. The question is, can he catch Keith Hughes in 30 laps?
It's going to be tough.
4.60 seconds. Keith Hughes just ran a 15.291 last time by. Kinsey hits the line, runs a 15.130, so still a full 0.2 faster than Keith Hughes right now. But he's also got the 4 Christian Torres, who just came off of pit road with 4 fresh tires, so he's going to have to fight with that 4 car. At the moment here, Joe, is the 51 of Jason Dady has retired, and the 25 is retired, actually.
Oh.
We are now down to 9 cars remaining in this race. Lap 173 coming to coming to 174 of 200. So that's 27 laps to go. Keith Hughes leads. Christian Torres in second. Craig Kinsey in third. Keith Hughes has been running faster lap times again in the 54. We'll see if that flip-flops around once more. But Kinsey needs more help if he wants to catch Keith. He can't really be losing laps to Keith Hughes at any point. So a costly mistake by the 54 team, Joe, has handed this race to Keith Hughes right now. The question is, can he hold out for the next 25 laps?
That is the question of the day, because Kinsey is closing the gap ever so slightly each and every lap. We saw these two... we saw these two kind of equalize out on lap times as that last green flag run went on, Ricky, so... I think that's where we're going to look. This 54 has to get by the 4 who's on fresher tires. And going to have to start really cutting the gap down. Because Keith Hughes is making really good time right now in this 82 car.
He really is right now, and getting some help. Kinsey has caught Christian Torres here in the 4 car, but he hasn't really closed the gap. Keith Hughes like he needs to. Keith Hughes starting to navigate traffic as well.
Remember, $50 on the line to the race winner, courtesy of Shetner Customs. We're also going to get a t-shirt. 54... What?
What? What happened?
What was that?
Get to the back, the 4. The 4 hits the outside wall. Oh, the 51 and the 4 get together going into the turn.
Yeah, I mean, we saw it live.
I mean, you got to be careful when you're going around a lap car. I mean, he's trying to defend position here. You see the 4's letting them on by, so I don't think that was intentional on the 4's part. I think that was a miscalculation.
Held up the 54 a little bit. 82, Keith Hughes might send $1 or 2 to Torres in the 4. It's Kinsey now almost 5 seconds back that last time around. Keith Hughes is trying to close the deal here with 15 laps remaining.
Roger Nebelsack is in 6th. I was looking at the wrong car, but Keith Hughes still leading here with 4.98 seconds. Still 4.98 seconds over that 82, over that 54 car, Kinsey. Kinsey cleared the 4 car even after getting into the wall, Joe. That car still got speed. I don't think it's going to be enough, though. He's going to need some more help as there are 13 laps to go here.
And I have to
across
put
the line, 11 actually.
11 pole laps together. So 10 laps to go at the line for Keith Hughes in the 82. Is that correct, Ricky?
Yeah.
Our lap counter lags behind a little bit here on these short tracks. We got so many cars lapped down. 9 to go. Keith Hughes looking to close the deal here tonight from the Bristol Motor Speedway. 8 more circuits, 4 miles left for this 82 team.
Great turnaround for Keith Hughes after a night of bumping and banging and a lot of mischief and mayhem. Got involved in a few incidents here too, and Keith somehow comes out on the other side smelling like roses, Joe.
It's what the good race car drivers do, Ricky.
That is indeed what the good race car drivers do, the pretend race car drivers too.
You're a little rhyme in there for good measure, huh?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, the 23 Roger Nebelsack goes around on the front straightaway.
We stay green. Keith Hughes starting to close in on some lap traffic. Don't know if he'll get there.
Looks like the 54 and the 23 just met on the ice of the turn there, Joe, and the 23 went around. Keith Hughes just needs to defend. He could just ride around right now.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to push this car as hard as he is right now.
See Roger Nebelsack just letting him on by, not going to put up a fight for Keith. Good racecraft, good sportsmanship by Roger Nebelsack.
How many laps to go, Ricky?
Well, Keith Hughes is coming across the line right now for 2 laps to go. Can that 82 car hang on to it?
Just has to make 2 more circuits here from the Bristol Motor Speedway. It was an endurance race. It was a survival race. 9 cars remain here at the end of it. 1 lap to go for Keith Hughes in the 82.
1 lap to go. Keith Hughes got 2 turns down. Just 2 more to go. He's got to race it pretty hard in front of him, but Keith shouldn't have anything to worry about as he's sailing away.
Keith Hughes will come off of turn number 4. He'll win the Shetner Customs 200. He'll be $50 richer. He'll get a t-shirt to boot. Trey Kinsey going to come home in second. And Chad Heyer ends up snaking away with third after a tough battle with Tom Musa down the stretch. But Keith Hughes, your race winner here tonight, he'll bring it around and burn it down for the fans here at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Let's remember to stick around. We'll get interviews with our top 3 finishers here in a moment. To watch Keith Hughes burn it down. Move on to our post-race results. Get those on your screens here in a few moments. 8 drivers finished this race here tonight. But before we get those results on your screens to talk with our podium finishers, let's get a word with our friends from AutoSim 2. Have you ever wanted to manage your own racing team? Or what if you could go back in time to see if a particular season could have finished differently? Well, folks, have no fear because AutoSim 2 is here. With fully customizable roster files, you can create your own world or try to recreate the past. Heck, you could even try to predict the future through AutoSim 2's Sim mode. Don't like the passive approach? Well, then get more hands-on in owner mode, where you decide who drives your cars and what companies will sponsor them. Down on your luck? Well, then scout some new talent that will get you to the top. Already super successful? Try moving up the ladder or expanding to truly solidify your racing empire. However you want to play, AutoSim 2 has you covered and is now available for purchase through the Steam store for $9.99. Now go make your mark and build your legacy in AutoSim 2. And again, folks, AutoSim 2 is now available on Steam for $9.99. You can play any year of motorsports that your heart desires, make the roster file, build your perfect world, and build your team to a championship. Again, AutoSim 2 now available on Steam for $9.99, the premier text-based motorsports simulation game. Results now on your screens at home. One driver has made his way into the media center. He has a giant sword with him, a big trophy as well. He has conquered the last great Coliseum. Driver of the number 82, Keith Hughes. Keith, you got a copy?
Got you loud and clear.
Well, Keith, a fantastic result for you in this 82 team tonight. 82 team tonight. How'd you do it?
Well, I just tried to stay clean, even though they didn't work out the first part of the race. I got ran over a couple times, but wasn't anything catastrophic. And just kind of ride around until pit stops. And after pit stops, I was able to pull away just enough over Trey. And a lot of guys gave me a lot of respect. They kind of moved out of the way the lap cars did, gave me plenty of room to race. So I appreciate those guys of being respectful and just had a good race. Get it done for the home crowd. I live right beside Bristol, so getting it done for the locals.
How difficult is it when you have a race like this where the start is so touch and go there, and then you get all of a sudden just a long green flag run gets dropped on you?
I think I'm ready for it. We've raced Maverick enough. We know early is going to be a little slow, and then all of a sudden it's going to break out into a green flag run usually, and you're just hoping you're in the right spot when that happens. And tonight we were, and it's just a fun race.
How big's the party going to be tonight with with the folks just being down the road?
Oh, we're just going to party the whole town. I mean, there's not much in Bristol, so we'll just probably stay in the track, party in there.
That $50 will go a long way, right?
Yeah, that's good, and I appreciate Greg for sponsoring it. Greg's a nice guy, and he has a lot of hardships. I don't know if you know, but he's hurt and he's been in the hospitals, and just thoughts going out to Greg and hope he feels better. And he needs to watch out for those storm drains when he's walking. He doesn't fall and hurt himself anymore.
Well, Keith, again, congratulations on the win here tonight. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got some other great partners on this 82 team. Got some folks to shout out. Got some folks to probably rag on a little bit. The floor is yours. You know what to do.
I would usually take this opportunity to talk about how Tate is one of the worst drivers, but you saw that for yourself. I don't really have to say it. Mm-hmm. And I just want to thank Maverick for putting on a good show, JTN for broadcasting it on YouTube. We had a fun time. Shout out to the MOT guys, and also I think I get another hat too. That's pretty cool. I don't know how many that is, but I got me a hat rack now. I'm just laying them up there. But again, thank y'all, and we'll see you next week at the Glen. That'll be fun.
Wait, we're at the Glen next week?
Yep.
Next week?
I think so.
I thought it was 2 weeks. Uh-oh.
Oh, well, the next race is the Glen. I don't know when.
Okay, all right. You can't scare me like that, Keith. Can't scare me like that. I don't have that on my...
I don't know the schedule that well. I just show up when I'm told to.
Okay, all right. Fair enough. But Keith, again, congratulations on the win here tonight. It's always a pleasure to get the opportunity to talk with you. And again, cannot thank you enough for your time. Go celebrate this one, buddy.
All right. See you later.
Keith Hughes, driver number 82, your race winner here tonight from Bristol. Let's go ahead and bring in our second place finisher, driver the number 54, Trey Kinsey. Trey, you got a copy?
Yep.
Second place run here tonight. I know it is not the result you wanted. What went wrong there at the end?
I just didn't. Well, they told me that I didn't have to go the entire way around, but I don't know. I just didn't trust what they were saying, so I just went all the way around, and yeah, sucks.
With that, obviously, you know, the emotions and the defeat and the pain in it, I guess. What do you take away from tonight? Because you and this 54 team, you were dominant car, quicker, lights out than the field. What do you take away from tonight's race?
I don't know. I just knew that I could win in my head.
Mm-hmm.
The amount that I led, the gap that I pulled, like almost instantaneously. So I guess I could take that away and just remember for next time. And whenever we do come back to Bristol, I know that I'll probably have a good shot to win.
Well, it hasn't just been Bristol. You've had knockout speed here the last month with this 54 team since joining us here in the Maverick Cup Series. What do you do to continue that? Looks like next week's an off week. We had to Watkins Glen the week after. What do you do to try to keep this speed and keep the momentum going?
Well, I wouldn't say like I would have to do much to keep up the speed. The speed is just there. Like whatever the track is, it just shows up. Besides, let's say a road course, I kind of struggle on road courses, but if it's an oval or a short track, then I'm probably gonna be top 3.
Well, Trey, again, I know it's not the result you wanted, but a stellar run here tonight, second place finish. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. You got some great partners on this car. Got some folks to shout out. The floor is yours to do so, buddy.
Yeah, thank you to Monster Energy and Interstate Batteries for sponsoring us tonight.
Trey, again, congratulations on the second place run here this evening. Pleasure getting the chat opportunity to talk with you, and cannot thank you enough for your time.
All right, yeah, no problem.
Trey Kinsey, drive the number 54, your second place finisher here tonight. Let's go ahead and finally bring in our third place finisher. He's the driver of the 007, Chad Heyer. Chad, you got a copy?
I hear you loud and clear.
I'm saying that right?
Yeah, Chad Heyer.
Okay. Yeah, I always get worried. As someone who had their name mispronounced forever and still does, I worry. But Chad, third place run here tonight. How good does that feel after what was a very chaotic opening quarter of this race?
Yeah, it was craziness. Super happy with third. Was a crazy fight for third and fourth. I'm sure you guys were probably watching what I was seeing in front too, but it was fun racing Tom there for the last, I think, like 40 laps or so after we kind of came out of the pits. So we're just trying to race him clean and go catch him and everything while reeling him in. So it was a ton of fun. So shout out to him for some good racing there too, for sure. But yeah, it was like hectic. I think I got down like 2 laps early because I self-spun, and then when I self-spun, I hit the pits technically, so I had to pit with it, take my black, just kind of wave around. But yeah, we got back out, got back in the lead lap, and then I kind of settled in a little bit once we had some green flag. So it was a lot of fun.
Tate says he taught you everything you know. That's not true, right?
Oh, please. I mean, I can't argue though. He did wreck on purpose, I think, just for me this race so he could give me a little pit strategy, little crew chief action. But I'll give him that.
So he's kind of like a leech a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that's a perfect word. Perfect word for that guy. You know.
All right. Chad, you hinted at it, that battle between you and Tom Musa in the 04. How much fun are those battles, especially on a night like tonight where it took us a little while to get going?
Yeah, I know. It's like you're just anticipating kind of getting a green flag run. I love that Maverick is kind of a little feisty early on the stages. It gets you a chance to settle in, kind of see how people are racing. But yeah, when it does open up like that and you get some good clean running, you don't want to push it too hard. I feel like you kind of even more invested in running green for a while. So yeah, it's a ton of fun. I love that when we go green for like a long pass like that.
Well, we loved watching it tonight, Chad. Again, congratulations on the third place finish here. Before we let you go, I want to give you the opportunity. Got some great partners on the card. I'm sure you got some folks to shout out and thank. I'm going to open up the floor. Floor is yours, buddy. Here's the mic.
Yeah, definitely a huge shout out. Always got to shout out the wife. Let me come race here. I got our 2 munchkins, so shouting out my 2 kiddos. Who kind of let them get to bed early and all that fun stuff. But of course, got to shout out just the league itself. So Maverick being just awesome. Shout out to Ben for getting it going and Greg for our sponsor, especially for this week and the last couple I think that we've had. And then of course my guys in MOT for where we always race. So if you're ever interested in kind of having some fun there too, we just got done with a summer slam, some other stuff like that. But I suppose I'll throw a shout out to Tate there too, getting me kind of into this racing thing. And along with opposite of shout outs, I just want to, I think really Keith probably just wanted to rather have dirt here at Bristol. And then he thinks he probably could have done even better. I think he's just big fan of dirt.
Okay, fair enough. But Chad, I don't know what to do with that, man. I don't know what to do with that. You're putting me in this weird spot. It's a pleasure talking with you, as always. Congratulations on the podium finish here tonight. Hope we get to talk with you more throughout the rest of the season. And again, cannot thank you enough for your time.
Appreciate you, Joe. And you too, Ricky.
Chad Heyer, driver of the 007, your third place finisher here tonight from Bristol. Ricky, that's going to wrap up our coverage here. Maverick Night in America is over. Shatner Customs 200 in the book. A big thank you to Greg Shatner Customs, for their sponsorship of tonight's race. And we saw one tonight.
We saw a wild one here indeed, Joe. And like I said, it's Maverick Night in America. I had a lot of fun. I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope everyone at home watching had a lot of fun.
We hope you had a lot of fun. And remember, the next time we are live with Maverick Night in America, August 5th from Watkins Glen. You're not going to want to miss that one. Coverage kicking off at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We're also live later on this week. Tomorrow, less than 24 hours away, we'll be live. Fuel Wednesday nights from Watkins Glen. A lot of road course racing coming up here on JTN in the next couple of weeks. Make sure you're tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed to us here on YouTube. YouTube.com/JoeTowNetwork. Click the subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified anytime we go live. You can also follow us at JoeTowNetwork, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. We post shorts over there. Make sure you go check out JTN2. New episode of the Fake Racers podcast out now. New logo for the Fake Racers podcast as well. Also got some racing breakdown stuff over there on JTN2 that I really enjoy doing. Go support that. X saw some fantastic numbers on it. If you watched it, can't thank you enough for doing that. If you watched here tonight, we love you. Thank you for your support of what we do here on JTN and for your support of Maverick Night in America. But with all that being said, for all of us here at JTN, for Bristol, our producer, for my colleague Ricky Collette, I've been Joe Towanski. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time live right here on JTN. So long for now, folks. Yeah, and they're going to be 3 wide coming to the checkered. Never mind, they're going to be... Oh! Turn 4 into the tri-oval. Whitehill is through the grass. It's going to be Noah Joyce winning his first career race in the Red Bull Cup Series.
Off the ride and a wreckage behind him. U.S. cars flying everywhere. Cars upside down. It doesn't matter. Noah Joyce has done it. He's won at Daytona in the 3 car.
Behind, they're going to be side by side again. Contact there between Sinner and Gordo.